Hello people, it's me Jess, here with another reading. Hello and welcome to my channel. Today I thought we could do a lovely reading on how does your person see you currently. But before we get started, I just wanted to say I'm really sorry for the inconsistent uploading, you guys. I relaunched personal services and I've been doing a ton of reading. I just haven't uploaded anything to my channel recently. So I wanted to say I'm sorry for that. And I do want to give you a heads up that I know that I've got a busy next couple months ahead of me, and I just want to give you a heads up. It's my intention to upload every single week here to my channel. If I don't do that, I'm really sorry. I'm telling you that I know I'm kind of busy. That's my intention. But if you really like me, this sounds so weird. If you do like me and you like to keep up with my readings, I do consistently post on Patreon, one reading guaranteed every single week. We vote on topics over there. I know this sounds so bad and it feels like I'm shamelessly plugging my Patreon, but I kind of am. I'm just letting you know that I do upload every single week over there. It's a guaranteed reading. And I'm going to try to get a reading out here every single week, but I might not be able to do that. Also, you do get ad-free viewing over there. So every video that I upload to my channel, I upload to Patreon first without the commercials and stuff like that. So that might be an added benefit. I'm sorry that was so gross. Anyways, now let's get into the reading. 3 piles, pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3, and I'll put the picture up if you want to look at that. Otherwise, I'll see you at your reading. Okay, pile 1. How does this person see you? Okay, There is a lot here. So, okay, this person, first of all, there is a strong sexual attraction. There is a strong chemistry here between you. But with the mountain here, it's blocked here in some way. Now, if this was a romantic encounter, it was probably very passionate but very brief, because you guys maybe had some disagreements about how things should proceed forward. It doesn't have to be that. If this is a new connection, then this person, there's a strong magnetic sexual attraction here between the two of you, but this person still feels like, even just relating to that energy, like there's blocks and things that you're putting up. So okay, this person sees you as someone who's very beautiful, someone who takes care of their appearance in one way or another, and the way that you present yourself. They're seeing you as somebody very fair, very balanced, somebody who likes to think a lot about other people, not just in like an altruistic sense, but also the people that you have around you. And with this justice energy of choices, it's like that you choose the people around you, including your significant others or your sexual partners. You choose them very carefully, very wisely, and your person thinks that that might have to do with some kind of wounding that you've had here in your past. For some of you guys, not for everybody, it could have been actually very violent, like something here. I don't know if how well you know this person, but this person, maybe they sense that something here happened to you. And with Lilith here at the bottom of the deck, I'm wondering if this isn't like a Lilith connection here in like with your synastry, where it could be like Sun Lilith. But I kind of feel like maybe this person's picking up on your Lilith because it's very, very attractive. And if this is a third party situation, Lilith is one of those funny energies where in synastry, if you have that, then it can make you feel like you need to leave like a marriage, an actual marriage, but then usually it dissolves like within 3 years. If you actually do leave your marriage, it's like a weird, strong, potent energy. Lilith is kind of crazy in astrology anyways, but I feel like this person picks up on Lilith energy from you, which Lilith in our charts rules over things like shame, where you could feel like something was taken for you, issues of like dominance and equality, because this person views you as their equal with this justice card energy here, but they don't know if they like it or not. It's almost like they're very pulled in by it, but then they're very pulled back by it. And so there's just this person doesn't really know how to relate here to your energy. So they're a little bit fighting themselves. And I think it's unusual for this person because you guys are showing up as opposites in this way, where I described like the way this person sees you as someone very loving, very diplomatic. You're thinking about other people and what other people need, and you're making your decisions very consciously. Whereas this person can be more impulsive, especially when it comes to like fighting or sexuality. This person might be very used to getting what they want in that regard. This is going to be on a gradient, but for some of you guys, your person has a strong self-focus, and that could be related to like the time of their life that they're in, where they're focused a lot on their career, maybe with their if this person has like is close to their father and their brothers or something like that. This also could just be some kind of striving, and this person could work with like machines or equipment, something like that, or like their father did. I don't know. There's something here where they could have their focus on an area of life like that. For others of you guys on the other side of that gradient, then this person's flat out selfish, especially if they're not going through a stage of life that requires them to have a strong self-focus to achieve their goals and to set a strong foundation for where they want to be for themselves. So I'm just, take that as whatever it is. So this person is actually, I feel like they're kind of stunned by the way that you're dealing with the sexual energy between the two of you, because this person feels that you feel it too, that you feel this strong energy between you, and that there's no way you couldn't because it's so strong. Like that's just kind of how this person feels about it. And like where this person, it's not a problem, and they're like, yeah, like let's just do this, let's come together, whatever. I'm a 13-year-old boy, sorry. Anyways, this person notices that you are quite different. With this Saturn and Sagittarius energy, I feel like maybe your person sees you as being very concerned with right and proper action, with morality, with doing the right thing. You're very considered of a person, and like you consider the impact of this sexual connection on yourself and on other people, because this person feels like, again, it's very Lilith, it's like, you don't want to be like dominated by this person. You don't want to be just like used and abused. You want to be seen as an equal, and you don't you know what I'm saying? You're not, you know what it is? You're not submitting here to this person's energy. Now, I know some of you guys don't like it when I do this, but I have this funny theory about submission because, you know, as women, a lot of times we get told that like women is the more submissive one. And I've thought a lot about this. I don't think women should just submit to any energy. I really don't. I don't do that. I think that's how you get in a lot of trouble, to be honest. And you end up like, I don't know, like joining the wrong kind of groups and being influenced by the wrong kinds of people. But I find that I very naturally submit to energies that I trust and respect. Because a lot of times I don't want to, you know, I'm happy to relinquish control or something, especially nobody can do it all. And I just find that I'm very natural to relinquish that. And so maybe this person, I don't know, it's like they're confused. Maybe you're hesitant to relinquish control to this person. It's not that you wouldn't be vulnerable and let your guard down and go with the flow, like sometimes when it's appropriate. I don't know, am I sounding like Lilith? Anyways, do with that information what you will. But this person feels like you don't submit to them and that you are very much their equal and that they don't really know how to relate to that energy. Because I think this person's maybe very dominant in their career. They're very competitive. This is definitely a very competitive person, and they do like kind of want to compete here for your attention because this person almost feels slighted, and it's weird, but I feel like that might be an aphrodisiac here for this person. So this person feels like they really do. The word sattvic is coming to mind, which is like a very pure and spiritual energy, because this person does think that you're very pure. They think there's a lot going on here in your mental space. They could think that you're very spiritual, very psychic, very aware, like just even through osmosis, like in your environment, just very emotionally aware. But they also think that you've got a lot of mental energy around and that you let your mental energy make the decision. You know, you don't just go with the flow here with water. And maybe that's how they're relating. Maybe you are, maybe you aren't, but it's like that's how they're relating to this pushback that you're giving them. This person feels like your shadow self, somehow this sexual energy, I want to say this raw sexual energy between you, it's somehow showing you your shadow side, your shadow self. And it is bringing up these like more difficult issues, but they're kind of impressed with the way you're handling it with all of this like controlled energy. And you know, this with the Saturn and Sagittarius, Sagittarius is the energy of the beast becoming man, those lower primal natures. And so it's almost like you're bridling the horse in order to allow that human being function to like rise within you. And I feel like it has actually taught this person something, which is why we've got this, I'm grateful for the spiritual lesson over here, because we've mentioned that before, like that's astrotheology. A lot of spirituality like talks about that being important for masculine energy, learning how to harness the Mars. And this person hasn't really needed to do that. I don't know. This person feels very unbridled, very unchecked. So I do feel like this person wants to kind of argue with you this person just really wants you to do what they want you to do, to be honest. This person feels like you've dealt with a lot here in your past, and they feel that you have a lot of anxiety maybe when it comes to relationships because of that, or when allowing yourself to trust this person in relationship. And I think you left, to be honest, but you left in a very diplomatic way, and this person's not buying it. They're like, there's some really intense like raw energy, and it's like, I don't care if it comes out as anger, I don't care if it comes out as sexuality. I want that intensity. I want it to come out. It's like this person kind of wants to provoke you, you know, and they want to figure out just exactly what it is that's gonna lure you back in. This person's kind of like, they're almost viewing this as like a duel here between the two of you. So this person very much wants to send you a message, but I feel like it's like back and forth even within their own mind. And like I said, this person's very aware that there's a lot of obstacles to get to you, because and part of it is like your morality or your spirituality, the way that you're approaching like your shadow self, where you're like, it's not going to run the show sort of a thing. But with the mountain, and then we've got this song Come Over by Sam Hunt. I told you I wouldn't call, I told you I wouldn't care, but baby, climbing the walls gets me nowhere. I don't think that I can take this bed getting any colder. Come over, come over, come over. This whole song, he's talking about like, it doesn't make any sense for us to be apart. Like we just, you know, just come over. Like you're being sad over there and unfulfilled, and I'm being sad and unfulfilled over here. And this person frankly has anxiety about you as well. They are worried that the sun is setting on your connection. And they know this connection's changing both of you, by the way. And it is, like, in case you're wondering, if you're like, yeah, I know, I just want to give in most of the time too. I'm not saying like either way, but I feel like whatever it is that you're doing, you're building up your good karmas. Both of you, maybe. Well, I don't know about this person. I don't not know about this person though either. Let me not put my judgment energy all over this. Toy. Okay, yeah, but so this whole song is just like, we should just do this. And I feel like that's very much this person's energy, where it's like, I don't understand what the issue is. Like, if we want to do it, we should just do it, you know? And you're like, that's not really how I think about things, you know? So this person sees you as like opposite to them in that way. But they're also, I think this person thinks about you a lot. Like, there is kind of obsessional energy. And it's like the way that you are, your soul, and how you're responding to your own impulses and things makes this person kind of obsessed with you, and they always think about you, and they find you a puzzle and like kind of a conundrum. But I think that spirit moving through your connection and showing this person how to be more in control of this function. I don't know why, but I think this person, maybe their father, I think they have father issues where like they their father was like, maybe they felt like they need to compete with their father, but also I think their father was like maybe very sexual. I don't think their father was sexual towards them necessarily, but I do think it was something. Maybe this is like a patrilineal thing. I was saying that on Patreon. We had a matrilineal one, and this maybe is like a patrilineal one. That unchecked masculine energy. So it is kind of divine, I think, like according to astrotheology and stuff, like what's going on here between the two of you. I feel like you left this person. And they're seeing that they're associating you maybe with your work, this is 10th house energy for me with the devil card in Capricorn, which rules over like public image, public perception. Actually, I think this person thinks that you're very concerned with image and perception. But now I'm hearing art of war, or is it's not the art of war. Anyways, there's one that says image is everything, guard it with your life. I don't know if I agree with that, but it just came into my mind. Like, you protect your reputation, you protect your image by being well-mannered and by being fair and balanced. And you like people to know that you're fair and balanced, kind of a thing. Yeah, so this person definitely wants to send you a message. They want to get you to a place where like you guys can have fun, but it is strategic here on this person's part. I feel like they're grieving this situation. They feel like they lost you. Libra rules over the sunset. You've got the sun setting here, and then you got the 5 of Cups energy. It feels like this person thinks that the sun is setting here on your friendship even, with the 3 of Cups. And so this person is, they're grieving that, but it's like they are kind of angry and I feel like it's at this energy of we need to let each other go. So maybe you sent this person a diplomatic message of some kind that said that we need to let each other go, but you didn't really let them have it. I think this person this person wants you raw. They don't know what to do with this diplomatic energy that you have, this very like contained, reasonable energy. This person's like, I don't know what to do. And they think that you could, the way that it said it in my mind is like they think you could destroy them. Because look at all this fire energy and then your water, So if they try to come at you, your water is going to really put out their fire. So, and I think that that's like on a couple of levels. You really calm this person. And you can help like to de-escalate this person when they're very upset. I don't know if you've ever been in a situation like that, but they feel calmer whenever they're around you. And so this person kind of knows that. They know that they can't come at you in their fiery energy, whether that's sexual energy, whether that's angry energy, whether that's impulsive energy. This person knows they can't come towards you like that because you would just move away, or they maybe think that it would spark some kind of like anxiousness within you. But I think this person thinks that you're having some kind of trouble right now, but it's because you're trying to achieve a goal, possibly within your business. This person does try to watch you. There is sadness on the part of this person. I think this person wants to invite you to something. Look, you have I love you. And I feel that's kind of rare for this person, to be honest. You just have this unabashed, unbridled I love you. Where it's like, listen, I know there's a lot going on here, but I love you. Finding out the truth crushed me. I think that it's like this we need to let each other go energy, whether it is they found out that you left or they found out that you weren't gonna move towards them. So, okay, with this NF, remember this. I kind of feel like this is this person's message to you, and perfect people don't exist, so don't pretend to be one. But I feel like you guys come at this from a different angle, where it's almost like this person is looking at your energy and they're saying, there's no need to pretend to be perfect. And you're like, I'm not pretending to be perfect. I'm trying to do the best I can, and there's a difference, you know? So maybe you're the type of person that gets branded a goody two-shoes whenever you try to lean into your spiritual side, or whenever you try to whenever you just try, where you're like, I don't know, I'm trying to live up to some kind of higher ideal. And then someone's like, well, aren't you just Susie Cream Cheese? And you're like, you know what? But in this person, I feel like that's almost them excusing their own behavior, where it's like, I'm not even going to try to be perfect. You know, like it's completely unchecked and unbridled. So like the truth is always somewhere in the middle, and you have the balancing energy that this person needs. You have the medicinal energy that this person really needs to incorporate here in their life. So you really have this person thinking a lot about their identity as a, especially if this is a male or a masculine identity, that's like they're thinking about their masculine self and the actions that they take, especially their anger, their impulsiveness, and their sexuality. You have them thinking about that. I feel like that's what is so divine about this connection. I don't feel this person I really think they don't have any other energies in their life that come at them like that. But, and if they do, it's like few and far between. It's been sprinkled about. It's not anything consistent. So, okay, and then we got NF time. I don't like to be wrong, which I know you relate to. This person they're a fighter. This person, they definitely are. And you are more like high-minded, I think. So this person knows that you don't like to be wrong. I feel like you don't like to be wrong in your actions and in your morality. And this person doesn't like to be wrong because it's like a part of their self-identity. They really back everything that it is that they do. So let's get some messages. Wait, this one wants to just come out. I love how down to earth you are. Yeah, like I think you have an energy here of just calling a spade and not lying to yourself and not trying to notice how there's no Neptune here? That's your energy, where it's like you are not trying to put lipstick on a pig. You are not trying to as the saying goes, pee on someone's leg and tell them that it's raining, you know? Okay. I'm afraid you won't understand. Because you have opposite energies here. I think this person wants to be like, we should just bang it out. I'm so sorry. And they're like, but I don't think you would understand. Because this person knows they can't come out you in their typical stance. I know I let you down. Okay, interesting. I don't even know who I am anymore. I knew it. You have this person questioning their identity. I get jealous of people around you. I want your attention. This person definitely wants your attention. I can't keep picturing you with them. Okay, so like there could have been a third party situation. If there was a third party situation, I feel like it could have not gone anywhere because you were distant from this person's energy, because you have this strong stance and you expect a lot here from yourself. This was coming out on Patreon. But also if this did go somewhere, even if it wasn't a third party situation, I feel like it was like really intense, but it burned out really quickly. Maybe because you were in your head about it, or this person was trying to dominate you. Something like that, or all of the above. Just ignore this nervous preening. Why am I so sweaty? Yeah, this person wants to put their best foot forward when it comes to you. They really, really do. This person might feel like you have issues of like being loved, you know, feeling like you're lovable, and yeah, like allowing yourself to just be loved and appreciated, maybe in a sexual way. Maybe it's like kind of blended in with that. So let's just see, how else is this person seeing pile number 1? I just keep hearing that come over song. Look, sexy and manipulative. Okay, it's funny because I said this on Patreon the other day, where I was reading one of my older astrology books, and they were talking about manipulative meaning to handle with dexterity. That's how I feel your energy is. I don't think this person thinks you're manipulative in like a bad way, that you have like a bad angle. I think they think you are nuanced and you handle things with dexterity. This person feels guilty, or they think you feel guilty, aloof. Maybe Maybe this person thinks you're aloof, because maybe this person is trying to reach out to you, or they're trying to send you mixed messages, or observant. Look, they're impulsive and you're observant about it. I knew it. I just keep hearing that Come Over song. I feel like you should definitely listen to that. Shy, stable, annoyed. Maybe they, there's too many here. Sincere, stable. Okay, wait. Decisive, bubbly, creative. Okay, this is a lot. Scared, loyal, open. I don't so much get the open. Maybe like you're open, you're friendly. I think you're definitely like friendly. Approachable maybe is like the better word. You make people feel comfortable and it's important to you. Okay, let's get the actions one. Well, actions, whoa. Command and purge. This came out the other day. This person wants to dominate your energy. And maybe that, I feel like it's sexual, but they want to be able to tell you how it is in one way or another, even if it's how it's going to go down between the two of you. And I just don't think you're having it. Disagree, destroy, date. This might be a person who wants to be like, they don't want to ask you out. They want to tell you, we're going out on Thursday at 8 p.m. Look nice. That's so rude. I'm sorry. Compare and respond. Talk. Respond and talk. This person doesn't know if you would respond to them or how you would respond to them, or if you would respond to them with this very diplomatic self that you have. They want to compare your scenarios. That's what it is. It's like, okay, so in my way, we just both do it. We do it, and we go with it. We don't put up any blockages, blah, 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 blah. And you're like, no, that's not how I want to do it. I just feel like it's not. You seem to be more guarded and you want to take things more slowly, and you're curious about why you feel all of these things. I feel like this person brings out a lot of new sensations for you, possibly to do with your shadow side, that might have to do with sexuality. It might have to do with shame. It might have to do with love. It might have to do with being dominated in a way that you're not comfortable with. And this person kind of gets it. And keep in mind, like with these readings, this is just the energy that's in the cards. I'm not sure how conscious your person is and how they're relating to these energies in their own mind. They might just kind of like pick up what it is and sense it and not have the words to really describe what it is that I'm describing, but they kind of sense these things here about your energy. But for some of these people who are very philosophical, very aware, it's actually a pretty smart energy, and just very mentally curious. But yeah, so this person's mentally curious here, but I think your worry with this person is that they are just going to move on to the next thing, and this person sees it and they're like, okay, well, yeah, but they're not used to having to answer to that side of themselves. They're not used to having people call them out on that side of themselves and having to explain it. I don't think this person's even thought much about it before, but they are thinking that way because of you. So at the end of the day, how this person sees you is incredibly sexy, very beautiful, very fair, quite different than them, not impulsive. You've got, like, they see you as their equal, and they don't know how to relate to that. They think there's a ton of steamy chemistry that you guys have between you, and this person feels that you are very spiritual, and that maybe this person, I don't know, they might want to, like, I just feel like they might want to get you pregnant or something, but even that, it's almost like, for some reason, that's even coming through my mind as like a domination, and that's not how I think, and I don't even know how that is like a thing, but like, I don't know, like that's mine or something like that. That this person definitely has that energy. Maybe you find it to be there's a strong sexuality here between the two of you. But like I said, this person is seeing that you're putting up blocks and obstacles, that even if this is like a new crush or something, and you're just relating to the raw sexuality or potency and individuality of this person, I think you see this person as a strong individual and not afraid to go after the things that they want. They're very different. They stand out to you in some way. And they see that as well. Like, this person thinks they stand out, and they're very competitive. This is a very competitive person. But anyways, yeah, they think that there's a lot of blocks and a lot of obstacles to get through to you because of how you are. So Anyways, that's what I have. If you guys want to listen to these songs, I already put them up, but it's Come Over by Sam Hunt, NF Time, and also NF Remember This. So yeah, that's what I have, you guys. If that resonated, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Bye! All right, pile number 2. I feel like you stepped on this person's tripwire. That's what this looks like to me. And it's got you confused here because you don't know what it was. But, okay, let me just pull back. There's a lot of nuance and context here. And so this is going to be one of those readings. And I feel like it's coming through because it almost... We've got to put everything here in context, and especially this person and their energy in context before we're able to really see how they're viewing you in a way that's like truthful and clear. So this is going to be one of those readings. If you're getting ready to peace out because nuanced readings aren't your thing, that's totally fine. But I do just want to say that I feel if that is the case, if you don't just very naturally see the value in looking at the nuances of a person or a situation as a clarifying force, you know, then I think there might be a fundamental incompatibility between you and this person, like on this person's side when it comes to needs, because this person is very nuanced. And I think that they are often misunderstood to the point where it almost becomes a love language for this person, for somebody to see them in their totality, the wholeness of this person, and to see them, and not just to see them, but to talk to them and to relate to them as who they really are in the fullness of their being. Because there's a side of this person that they feel like a lot of people don't see, you know? Yeah, so that's the first thing to really understand here about this person. Now, the second thing is that there seems to be a situation here. And that this person's putting everything into context around. So that situation seems to involve a judgment call or a decision. And I think that you feel that this decision was on this person's side. And they don't really see it that way, which is interesting, but we'll get to that here in just a second. You feel this person made a decision to move away from you, either physically or emotionally, and that resulted in a sense of loss. And one thing I want to point out about the way this person is seeing you and or the situation is like that sense of loss is on both sides. This is a very loving person. And I feel this person's character has been called into account, so you're not sure the energy this person's approaching you at. A lot of you have had that as a question. We'll talk about that in a second. But this person is a very loving person. And they are very sad. And they feel the loss and they have a sense of melancholy around the situation. And if you think this person, just because you had a disagreement or they felt like they had to make a difficult decision where you were concerned, if you feel that this person's out here running their mouth about you or talking smack on you, that is absolutely false. This person is actually very compassionate and very validating in the way that they're looking at you and your situation here. It's almost, there's kind of, this person's good at making things like not personal to them. So yeah, and then up here you've got, you don't know how hard it was to let you go. And then down here with the 10 of Swords, this is Sun and Gemini energy. And high vibrational Gemini energy is yes and energy. You're not going to see a Gemini, for the most part, struggle with paradox. So the yes and that comes through this situation is yes, I'm sad, I'm sorry, I feel the loss, it sucks. And also I can see the necessity on my side to have made that decision, and that there's not a conflict there for that person. So that's something I feel like that's important to understand, the way they're viewing you in the situation. Okay. Let's talk about this person's energy here for a second, because I feel like that's really the factor. That's like the most important thing to understand. And once you understand this person's nature and like their worldview, the way they're seeing the situation, it's going to become like much clearer. So this person, I feel like the most obvious thing about this person is how loving they are, how warm, generous, gregarious, sympathetic, compassionate that this person is. And that's where I feel like the confusion on their character really comes in, because a lot of you have been thinking over this. They seem to have two conflicting sides that you can't quite reconcile, right? That side that I just described, and then this other side that is no nonsense, can hold a boundary, means what they say, is very upright, very firm, right? And it seems like that's not like it's hard to reconcile that, because, and here's, I'm just saying this is what happens with this person. I'm not sure if it's what happened in your situation, because I don't know how well you know this person or not, but a lot of times when we meet someone who is all those things, your brain loves to fill things in. So like you'll meet someone who's warm, loving, generous, compassionate, all those things, and your brain kind of like, whether we like it or not, maybe there's a hint of like, well, maybe that person's kind of weak, right? Maybe they're a little bit of a doormat. Maybe they don't have a backbone. You know, they can't back up what they say. That's where people get this person wrong. And I feel like the key to understanding that is that I feel for a lot of you, this is a very spiritual person, and they have been for a long time. If that's not the case, this is a very principled person. Maybe that's in a more secular way, but you would be able to readily identify that about this person. And if you are a principled person yourself, and you've tried to hold to your principles for over 24 hours, then you already know that in order to hold to principles or to be a values-based person, you've got to be able to, at the very minimum, set and hold boundaries for yourself. Right? So Gnostic Jesus is always saying, for those with ears to hear and eyes to see. With those with ears to hear and eyes to see, if you came across this person's energy, there's no way you could miss that this person is boundaried. But people do. And it's because I feel like this person is so warm, loving, and genuine and open-hearted, and like in touch with suffering in some way. Like this person has suffered in and of themselves, and the way they've dealt with it, and how the fact that they've remained so pure in their energy and vulnerable and empathetic, and haven't let that be a corrupting force in their life, shows their strength. But it's like a more internalized feminine strength, which society has a harder time recognizing that feminine strength. It doesn't recognize it as readily as masculine strength, is like kind of what I'm trying to say. And that's where this person, male or female, that's where this person gets misunderstood a lot. Because it is an absolute show of strength, this person's vulnerability and the way they approach the world. Now, I think another thing is, because of how warm, generous, and open this person is, most people don't realize that they're interacting with a boundary. Even this person's boundaries are nice and lovely, But it's like, and their boundaries are pretty far back. I think it takes a lot to really like hit this person's boundary. I don't mean to make you feel bad, but it's like they're pretty far back, but it's like this person, and this person with this compassionate energy, they're pretty forgiving. They're like, oh, well, that person didn't really mean that. They do everything they can to really validate like people around them. But it's like when you step over a certain boundary, then there's a tripwire. Like I said, there's something that automatically happens. It's kind of like your alarm system just automatically sets every night at 9 p.m. It happens every single day. Tuesday, Wednesday, Sunday, Wednesday, Wednesday twice, it's like that. There's something like that. So this person, I do just want to say this, that I think maybe you're falling into a pattern here, because Kuan Yin, like in the stories, she was said to have a cruel father, right? And when you think about that through the eyes of symbolism, a father is an energy that's with you from birth. Father represents authority figures, and a father is meant, Leo actually rules over the father. A father is meant to be someone who's very warm, loving, open, gregarious, friendly, creative, clarifying, a guiding light like the sun, and so having a cruel father, someone who was not those things, but instead was very judgmental, very unapproving of someone like Kuan Yin, my God. For that, father energy is right. It's with you since birth. So for an ever pervasive, authoritarian, meaning you can't come at that energy. If someone has authority over you, you cannot come at them on equal footing. So this person, it's like, that's why their strength comes in the form of boundaries, and not like, they're not going to address something one-on-one with people, because there's a certain element to like the situations they find themselves in where it's inappropriate in this person's mind. And especially this person's values and the way they make their decisions, their life decisions based on their own values that they feel they have every right to hold, and they have every right to feel that can be different than your values. They don't think they need to run that by you. It's not open for debate. Like and if this person feels like you would make it a debate, they are definitely not going to open their mouth, because this person would rather close down and not talk about it than get in a fight about it. This person, the last thing this person's going to do is get in a fight over their own values. It just won't happen. It just won't happen. It's like childish almost, like the way that I'm seeing it through this person's eyes. That's like, how could you think that is at all appropriate? Not that you did that. We're understanding like the dynamics that play around this person. So just the fact that this person had a cruel, ever-present, authoritative force in their life and managed, in the face of that constant cruelty, to be very loving, very pure, very empathetic, still validating other people's perspectives. I feel like this is a pattern that shows up in this person's life, where people who are meant to be very loving, nurturing, warm, a guiding light, communal light, a leader, they are cruel in some way. And with this Pisces energy here, there's a film over it where it's hard, it's deceptive, and it's hard to see. And that is the very energy that this person feels like you either carry. Now, take this part how it resonates, because some of you, it has to do with you, yourself as a person, and the way you carry yourself and something like that. But for others of you, it's someone around you or an energy that is around you. And this person is picking up on that. And so that's the tripwire. So this is what I meant when I was saying like that this person doesn't feel they made the judgment call. Because it's almost like, the best way I can describe this is like, say this person has a nut allergy, right? And you guys are going to a barbecue together, or like a potluck, somewhere where everybody brings their own dish that they like, you know, to share with other people. And this person has a nut allergy, and obviously they know that they have that, but their approach to having a nut allergy is not to go around and tell everybody like, hey, I'm allergic to nuts, don't bring a dish with nuts in it. This person doesn't approach things like that. Instead, this person feels like it's their own responsibility to figure out which dishes have nuts with it or could have been contaminated with nuts, and to avoid those dishes. They feel like that's on them, kind of a thing. That way, the people who like nuts to the point where they want to bring a nut dish, or the people who want to enjoy nuts in their dishes, like can still do that. And this person's just going to manage their own self. And so it's almost like this person has this approach, and then you came to the potluck with a dish that had nuts in it. So this person in their past already identified that they have an adverse reaction to nuts. Nuts is the metaphor here. They have an adverse reaction to nuts. They already made a decision that they're not going to eat any more nuts or anything that could have been contaminated with nuts. And then you showed up with nuts. That was the tripwire. Does that make sense? That was the tripwire. So this person doesn't feel that they made a decision. They feel that you made a choice, or you have a different value system or something. You reacted to a situation in a way that's different than the way that they would react. They validate that in every way possible. They think that you had every right to do that, and they don't want to get involved, but they also are making the decision not to eat that dish. Does that make sense? So it's kind of impersonal in that way. Like that's echoed with this at the bottom of the deck, because you got Gemini here. Gemini rules over choices. There's always a sorrowfulness and a melancholy nature to Gemini, and some kind of exodus, and then usually a search. But so I feel like this person is searching. They're searching for their soul family and I know this sounds crazy, but this mechanism they've got all around them, it runs itself, you guys. That's how advanced this person is. It runs itself through this. This is the way they filter out who is their soul family. And I feel like this person's kind of on the lookout for that. That's why it becomes their love language. Like, are you going to understand me? Are you going to understand me? Are you going to judge me? Are you going to tell me I'm a bad person for having boundaries? Like, this person is, my heart. So with this Gemini energy, I feel like there was a choice made. And it could have been around Geminian themed issues, which Gemini rules the community around you that you see every day. It rules siblings. It rules personal efforts. It rules short trips. It rules exodus. It rules like a great many things. And actually the esoteric ruler of Gemini is Venus, meaning one-on-one relationships. So it could have to do with a one-on-one relationship that you have outside of your relationship with this person. Could even be a business partner relationship, but regardless, I feel there was a choice that you made, and you might not have even realized that this person was sniffing around that choice or noticed that choice. Because this person, this is the way this system runs, is this person tries to not impact that decision as much as possible. I really feel that I have a hard time believing this person issued you an ultimatum. It's just not the way in their nature. Again, they had a very controlling energy around them at all times. That's the suffering that this person has really gone through. And that's why they're so loving, open, and compassionate, is because they managed to not internalize that and then become that energy themselves. Instead, they allowed that to keep them like very loving. And so there was a situation here that you made a choice on, and it was to bring nuts, right? And they didn't tell you, like, it's important for this person not to impact that choice. And then automatically there was a judgment, there was a transition, consequence unfolded just from that place. That's how this person feels this way. But this is a person, okay, you've got We Will Be Together Again, and you've got Broken Road by Rascal Flatts, right? So this person doesn't feel like this is forever. They don't even feel like this energy is going to be like forever. They have a very process-oriented mindset. And this person just feels like all they need to do to be good is to listen to God and to follow like where their intuition is telling them they need to go at any moment. But they feel like it's a broken road, right? But that it's God blessed. So the road is broken inherently. That's what life is. But that God blessed the broken road, and that broken road is guiding you. So it's almost like this is what I'm saying. This person had the whole system around them. And so like, this person just feels, God bless the broken road that led me straight to you. There's a part in that song that says, the others who broke my heart, they were like northern stars, pointing me on my way. So this person is saying, you know what? There's something incompatible here. This person made a choice to be around this energy. I've already made a choice not to be around this energy. I have a no tolerance policy, and this person has some degree of tolerance level policy for this energy that's around. This person feels there's a corrupting energy either within or around you. And so the decision is made. The decision is made by the circumstance. I just have to follow it and trust that that is my path forward, and that it's going to lead me to where I want to go. So that brings me to where this person's looking at you, because they're seeing you as a Six of Swords. They're seeing you as the Six of Swords is an energy where you're leaving behind troubled waters. So they see that in your energy. Maybe this is an energy too, a little bit of avoiding conflict on both of your sides. But that's kind of the way this person's approaching the whole situation, is they're moving away from conflict. They're moving away from troubled waters. Now, the Six of Swords is also a functioning dysfunction. And usually when I get that in a reading, I really hone in on the fact that there's a dysfunction, and I try to figure out what isn't working, because I feel like that's helpful. But with this reading, with this person in this compassion energy, then I feel like what they're seeing is that something about this works. This is a very validating person that you are like asking about or talking to. They're validating not just the choice you made, where they see that there's some necessity in it. There's a reason, there's a rhyme and a reason. They're saying, yeah, that makes sense. When like your values, like that decision was very much in line with your values, right? That makes sense. There's something about it that functions. This person, and not just that, but this person's also validating your right to make that choice. That's how this person sees it. But and so they're in surrender energy with the Hangman, right? This is a pause, a surrender, a letting go. This person really is like que sera. You know, it's very hands off from this person's side. That's like how they're viewing it. So with the Six of Swords, though, something here doesn't function. Now, I feel like what functions is on a material level. And that's why I'm really emphasizing this person sees the world through energy. Some don't feel right, right? But this person feels like on a material level here, there's something that made sense. Now, with this Leo, I feel like it's Leonine. So let me tell you, like, this person feels like this situation or this person that they're honing in on has to do with this Leonine energy, right? And Leo rules over family. It's the father. It rules over legacy. It rules over children. It rules over career, status. The Fox energy also is like your 9-to-5 job. So there definitely could be that energy here as well. So if you worked with this person, it's like there was a corrupt leader. This person feels like it's a leader that puts on a real good shine, but they're corrupt. There's a corruptive energy. You're cool with it to a greater degree that they're cool with it. They're like, that's awesome. I got to move away from you though. Can't be around it. Not even a little bit. It's like that. Now if this could be a family or something like that. So what works is on a very material level. Well, I got to get along with my boss. And this person's like, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Kuan Yin's a bodhisattva. Okay, I'm not saying this person is, maybe they are, maybe on like a more extreme end this person is, but a bodhisattva is somebody who has earned heaven and who has chosen to remain behind to be a torchbearer for like higher principles, spiritual principles, energetic principles. So this is a person, this is where this person's energy is misunderstood. I feel like there's a rare bird that would literally make their decisions based on spiritual consequence rather than material consequence, but that's part of like what the issue is for a lot of you guys. Or it's energetic. Something doesn't feel right. Something like that. But because the functioning part seems to be material, the dysfunctioning part maybe is more like spiritual. So, because this person feels with the Ten of Swords that you view the situation as a betrayal. They view it as a painful ending. And if this person does feel that it's a betrayal from you, it's more of on a soul level. Because this person sees you as soul family. And I think that I do feel a past life vibe here where you guys have built up a lot, like in past lives. Like, I really think you made a lot of progress together in past lives. You're chums. Like, you've always, I'm hearing lockstep. You've always been in lockstep. And this person is like, okay, that choice was a divergence. That was a powerful message. It was a sad message, but I'm honoring it. I'm doing my best to honor it while also taking responsibility for where I'm going. And that means that there's something that was maybe working in the past. Maybe you guys have built up a relationship here and they felt like, I can't anymore. I'm just going to take what lessons I can, the value I can from this, and then move on. This person loves you. Now, here's the thing. There's a corrupting force around you that this person's picking up on. So let's talk about that. Either it's within you or it's around you. So just take this how it resonates. If it's within you, maybe you have a leadership person in this role in this person's life, or should have been in that energy, and they don't feel like that was lived up to. Or you were literally a part of this person's family or soul family for sure. But for a lot of you guys, this is a corrupting energy around. Now, regardless of where it's sitting, I feel like you know that already from your situation. You probably should already know that. The quality of this energy is low vibrational Pisces. Pisces is another dual sign. So with dual signs, you get the best of the best, you get the worst of the worst. So with this low vibration Pisces energy, this is victim or martyr energy. And that automatically makes me think of the drama triangle. Right? Now, the drama triangle is also known as the three faces of the victim. So no matter where you are on the triangle, you are a victim in some way, shape, or form. And that's what it's hard for rescuers and persecutors to acknowledge, that when they get pulled in to a rescuer fantasy with someone, that they become a victim, right? So that victim signal, and I feel like whenever you become aware of the drama triangle, this, like all the psychologists on like Psychology Today and things like that, they say that you have to be aware of where you usually enter the drama triangle, because it's different for everyone. And with all this compassion energy here, I feel like this person usually enters it at a rescuer point in the chart, or in the triangle. And this has everything to do, I think, with this person's misunderstood personality. Because they're seen as someone who understands suffering and who wants to help. And that's been taken advantage of. And they've been made a victim because of that in the past. And this person, to their everlasting credit, got smart about it. So that's like the corruptive energy that's around. There's somebody here around you that's very good. Either it's you or it's somebody around you that's very good at playing the victim, very good at playing the martyr. And this person is like, basically, this is like the blunt way that they're viewing this. They're acknowledging something here doesn't work. Like, that's a mess. And I feel like this person is saying, like, with their compassionate energy, like, ooh, that's tough. That's a tough lesson, or that's a tough one. It's also none of my business. It's also not my place to get involved. I wish you all the best. And this ties into these 2 tens down here, because when you have 2 tens, this is a permanent and lasting change. So this could be like, maybe this person's working with a therapist or someone who's helping them with their rescuer tendencies, but and in order to not be victimized, because this person is gaining some kind of a new perspective, a loving perspective, a more self-compassionate perspective, where they're like, look, this is my business, this isn't my business. This person's clear about that. Listen, I'm a loving person. Doesn't mean you're entitled to my energy, my resources, right? My knowledge. I would be depleted in that way. Brene Brown is always saying the most loving people that I know are the most boundaried people. And that's this person speaking true to that. So with these 2 tens, this means there's got to be a lasting and permanent change, right? The Ten of Swords carries with it a promise that you will experience no more pain in regards to the situation. And I feel like this person, they're like, I am responsible for making that happen. I can do that through my boundaries, you know? So if you're not going to deal with this victim who's really running the show, because this person thinks, if this is an energy around you, they think that you pretend like you're the leader, you show you're a leader, but it's hollow. It's like paper mache, paper thin. And that actually this victim is energy around you. You weaponizes victimhood in order to get you. Now, the thing is, you're tough. This is lion energy. And you're probably very, like, you could be, I don't know, there's something here where you're tough and you're strong. And so if this victim gets you, again, this person's energy, this is so beautifully coming together. This person's energy is always misunderstood. It's not even hard to misunderstand this person's energy because they have a nuance and a duality to them, even though they're very loving. Doesn't matter. If you can't see that, and then if you fall for a victim narrative constantly, then this victim can turn this lion energy to draw blood on this person. They see that as a very real threat. They're not safe. That's how they feel. They're not safe. Now, if it's your energy, then they think that you are very beautiful, very charismatic, very lovely, but maybe there's a part of you that victim signals or something in order to draw them near, and they're like, I've fallen for that one too many times. I want to see you get strong. I want to see this go away. So that's what I mean by there's like this, you're going to clean this up and it's going to be permanent. You're going to get this person out of your life and it's going to be permanent. I want to see the papers, you know? Or I'm not going to be in your life and that's going to be permanent. But either way, this person's not going to be hurt by this anymore. Does that make sense? I feel like this is a very tough message, but keep in mind, it's not coming from me. I'm trying to read the message in the cards and bring clarity to this because I feel like there is a lot of misunderstandings about this. Now, if this is the person who's been telling you that this person's messed up, now you know what you're dealing with. And I feel like if you've been around this person for any length of time, you know there's a fox in the hen house. And heaven forfend if there is like an actual community here and there's a fox in the actual hen house. You know what I mean? So, yeah. This person with the Queen of Cups, this is what they want out of the situation. This person has love for you. They want to love you, but they're going to keep a lid on it. This person, she's also eating her own fish here. The Queen of Cups stands out because she's the only energy in the cup suit that has a lid on her cup. It comes internally. This person is very internally motivated. They're an internal processor. They do not accept framing. We talk a lot about framing to really become aware when someone's trying to frame a situation for you. This person does not fall for external frame any time, any day. They don't. They always decide what they think about a situation and act upon that. It always comes from inside of them. This person's very hard to fool. Not that it doesn't happen. I'm sure it does. I'm definitely sure it's happened in their past. Now, with this, I can't stop thinking about you. I can't help but notice that he's got the Four of Swords, which is a very reflective energy. It's a healing energy. They're doing a lot of thinking, a lot of reflecting. This person has spent an inordinate amount of time thinking about this, making sure they're good with their decision. Like I said, it's a principled person. They're constantly checking to make sure their decisions are in line with their principles. So the thing of this, like what this person's working on is the Ten of Pentacles. This person, I feel like, has a skill. I actually think this person's very good at communicating, which may be also why you feel that it's a betrayal, but it depends on how well you know this person. Because I feel this person, if you know this person really well, I have a hard time believing they didn't at least try to explain where they were coming from. Like I said, it's important to this person to not influence your decision in any way. I can see that. They want you to come to your own conclusions and they don't want to have any part of it. They just want to, they can see the fox and that's enough for them. You know, if you want to make babies with a fox, make babies with a fox. That's like I said, it's tough, but it's also your decision. So they're like very hands off. You guys, I can't help but feel that this, for some of you guys, this is like a very long-standing soul family connection that is diverging in this lifetime. And maybe that's where the pain comes, where it's like you're choosing to go this way and this person's like, cool, I'm not going with. Like, that's maybe what's tough. So with the Ten of Pentacles, though, I feel like this person's building their life. They could actually be having a lot of success right now. I think this person's building a family. They could be building a career, but it's stable. It's abundant. They are very busy. They're paying attention to like their routines, their habits. I feel like they're making big moves here in their life. Something that's like permanently going to change the landscape of their life. So maybe this person's getting married. Maybe this person's having a baby. Maybe they're building a business. Whatever it is, I feel like they're experiencing a lot of abundance like right now in their life, and it's gonna stay. This is a legacy card. Remember, Leo deals with legacy. This person, it feels like this person's building their own legacy. That's what it feels like. And this person wants to tell you how they feel because they feel like they hid who they really are, this side to them. And they know they don't react. I'm hearing I respond, I don't react. And sometimes this person, like, they don't show their emotions. Because they've learned that. They learned that from having this like ever pervasive, very cruel, very cutting, very manipulative, possibly very pick apart energy that's around them. So this has been a very long reading, and it's also been very feisty. I hope that you guys still love me. Okay, so let's see like how this person sees you. So just to clarify, this person is seeing you as moving away from a difficult situation, as that being necessary. Look, he's like kind of following behind these other people. There's a little bit of an energy here of possibly following a destructive ruler that's going to end up causing you to pull back, to reflect, to be maybe even to be ill though. This person is seeing you as someone, there's a functioning dysfunction. They're looking at everything through a lens of compassion. And they're very surrendered to this. This person, you're saying this person made a decision, and this person is saying the decision made itself. Okay. How is this person seeing pile number 2? Sexy. Foreign. It's something different. So if this is like a sexual connection, selfish. That's what I'm getting. There's something here where this person feels like they understand why you made it. And I think there's something here they feel like most people would have made this decision, but sweet, calm, protective. But this would work against them should you be buying into a victim narrative somewhere. Dangerous. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. This isn't a good thing for this person. It's a good thing for this person. And they're also saying, listen, you want to protect this person, that's on you. How you use the lion's a king in the jungle, man. They think you're absolutely tough. Very tough. Determined, apathetic. Those are opposite energies. Mysterious. Maybe they feel you're apathetic towards them. Outgoing and quiet. Okay, so there's a duality to you that this person's picking up on. What actions they want to take towards you. Commit and clarify. Manage. Care. Let's see if I can get another one. I just saw see, so maybe this person wants to see you. Maybe it's like metaphorically, like they want to see you clearly. Okay, I just saw protect and expose. So this person might want to expose this energy around you, but to the degree that they want to, I don't think this person's going to do it. What's this? Okay, so we've got, I love the way you dress. What kind of movies do you like? I wish I could take back my words. You make connecting with people seem effortless. See, this person's boundaried. But you're big and strong. They see you're big and strong, and that because of that, because maybe you feel a sense of protection, that you're okay with connecting with people. I love talking with you. You're so interesting. This person likes you. I can't believe you're gone. I miss you so much. Maybe that's your energy towards them, but again, I feel like that loss, that sense of like missing someone, it's on both sides. I want to know more about you. I'm really independent. I like you. That's just my nature. Were you just being nice though? Why won't you tell me the truth? That could be your energy towards them as well, because you don't feel like this person's telling you the truth. But now you know that this person doesn't feel safe to tell the truth because their truth gets misconstrued. And there could be an active force around you, a corrupting force. That's what I want to keep calling it. A corrupting force around you. And this person, honestly, I just heard I would rather die. So I know that's like a very strong statement. But this person, it's like they would rather, Saturn in Taurus, that's a restriction of the throat. This person would rather restrict the throat, restrict the happiness from the family of origin, if that applies. Restrict abundance, restrict growing with this together, than for their energy to be misconstrued, especially with you in the mix, I want to say, because you are tough and you have protective energy. And it's just like in one of the Lord of the Ring movies, there was a king who was being like brainwashed and sucked dry by like this little like very manipulative vampire looking guy, and he like took over the whole kingdom. If you can corrupt a leader like this and you have control over this strong strength energy that could eat you, this person's pointing it. If you were in control of it, this person might feel better about that. So something here where they think that you're being sly and manipulative. Now, just to remind you, this corrupting force around you, just help you identify it. Victim, martyr. That's what you're looking for. This person sees it clear as day. They don't think you do, or that you don't see it in the same light as them. And they feel that you have every right to see it that way. So they just feel like there's an incompatibility, there's a divergence, and they're not willing to budge on it. They also don't think it's your place to tell them that they should feel more comfortable around this energy than they do, because your comfort level is not really something you can change. So that's what I have for you guys. Pile number 2. This was a long reading. This was a tough reading. I hope that you still love me, even though I was honest. Maybe you see this person's point of view. The songs, I mentioned Third Eye by Florence and the Machine. And then we've got Broken Road by Rascal Flatts. Beautiful Soul, Jesse McCartney. I Don't Want Another Pretty Face. This person I don't want another pretty face. I don't want just anyone to hold. I want you and your beautiful soul. This is like, I don't care about appearances. I care about energy. I care about soul. That messaging, however it comes through for your person, it comes through often and consistently. Such is this person's principles. And then Alanis Morissette, Perfect. This is a song. Oh, that's crazy. This is a song about not being able to measure up to your parents' expectations. Sometimes it's never quite enough. If you're flawless, then you'll win my love. And this person doesn't want to put pressure on people to make them feel like they need to fit a mold in order to be loved by this person. But this person feels like they can love people in a myriad of ways. I can love you from over here. And this is Venus and Aquarius energy. So this person feels like they can love you from afar and that they want your relationship to heal, but they don't feel like it's up to them. So that's what I have for you guys, pile number 2. If that resonated, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Bye, guys. Wow. Okay, pile number 3. How does this person see you? Well, this is definitely a secret admirer of yours. This person has very, very strong attraction feelings towards you. And I think that it caught them off guard. You kind of represent a bit of a tower moment for them. And, or maybe that's something that they even see in the future, because there's something here about like having a new life here with this person that they think about whenever they think about you and like your energy. I don't know. There's something here about travel, right? So I don't know if this person travels a lot or if you met this person while they're traveling. Or maybe this person's even traveling now. But I think this person has like ideas here about traveling with you. And it could even be like this it could be a place that you've been to before. Like it could be this reunion energy. But when this person thinks about that, they think about it being a very sensual kind of experience. So I don't know if this person's very well off and they fantasize about some kind of like luxurious trip or vacation. Because you'd have down here with Freak Show by Ingrid Michaelson. Welcome to the Freak Show. I got a place that we can go. Welcome to the Freak Show. I got a place nobody knows. So this person might have like some kind of a vacation spot that they like to go to or something that's very private, and this person feels like they can be themselves and they can be intimate. Maybe this is the place where you did meet this person or something, but they do think about that. When they think about this though, this person, they see you as someone who is very loving and very nurturing, very protective, very intuitive about like taking care of other people like around you. And this person actually feels that way towards you, where they want to like take care of you. And it's actually kind of a part of this person's strategy and the way that they want to get close to you and the way they want to get to know you. Because for some reason this person, maybe they think that you don't find them attractive, or this person feels like because this person's very goal oriented. I think that there's something here they're working towards, because they really didn't expect to meet you, or they really didn't expect to like fall for you and have all these feelings. I feel like you threw a wrench in this person's plans. That's kind of how they're seeing it. And they're seeing you as like having maybe turned them down, or having not understood that they were offering you their cup of love here in the past. But yeah, so this person just feels kind of like caught off guard here by this energy, and they don't really know how to go about it. This person really wants you to know though. They want to like show you, they want to make it clear that they have these kinds of feelings for you. And so for some reason, the way that they want to go about doing that is being very nurturing towards you, taking care of all of your needs. If this person isn't well off, then I think they still want to do that. I think they still have a place that they want to go, or they feel like maybe it's a private place. I think it's a place where you can be intimate together, if you know what I mean. But it doesn't have to be. It could just be a place where where like this person feels like it's secluded and it's private and you guys aren't going to be bothered, and it's just a nice place that this person likes to go. And they could have a love language that's very sensual, you know, like physical touch. This person likes like soft things and good food and all of that. And this person, like, that's what they think about whenever they think of you. But this person also thinks that you're a very like emotionally and internally oriented person. And maybe they think that you, like, the way you feel about them kind of goes back and forth in cycles or something like that. But this person just sees you as like being very loving and very nurturing, maybe even very family oriented, because I think for a lot of you guys, this person wants to have a family with you, or I think they think family is very important to you, maybe, but or they think about what that would be like. Maybe that's that new life energy that I'm picking up on, because I think this person, like I said, they're very goal oriented, they're very career oriented. So, and this person thinks that you're the same way, that there's something here in the material world that you have been working on, and they feel like it's something that maybe you feel like is your divine mission, that you've been building that up, you've been becoming like very successful, very abundant, very giving, very charitable. And because this is the pre-Empress card, and then all of a sudden this person wants to move that to the Empress card, which is the wife and the mother. And I will say this, there's something here about stepchildren. So I don't know if this person thinks about you being like a step parent, or if they would have to be a step parent. This person wants like for you to be like a mother though. There's definitely something here about traveling, you guys. Like, this can be a travel card, like by an air travel card, like on a plane, and then you've got this travel energy. So, another thing is this person, I don't know why I'm hearing like they think you have a lot going on in your DMs, that like you have a lot of choices, and that people send you like a lot of messages and things, but that you're kind of ambivalent to it. They think you're very like maybe aloof person, or like you don't recognize when people are hitting on you, specifically when this person is hitting on you. And then also there's something here about a message, because we've got this energy here of incoming messages, but we also have the song Gone by Harry Hudson. There's a break in the silence. Tell me, did you get the message? I keep wondering why. Maybe I was wrong. I'm slowly confessing. All my friends tell me I'll be better in time. So it's like maybe this person sent you an actual message and it's still like on unread or something like that. Or they feel like because I kind of get the sense that this person's being very indirect with you. And they're trying to show that they care for you by taking care of you, being nurturing towards you, being loving towards you, you know? And they're hoping that you get the message, but this person doesn't feel like you do. This person thinks that they think you're very observant. They just don't think that you get the message about them liking you. There, I'm hearing, okay, because with this book energy, this is usually like some kind of secretive energy. So this could have been like a secret crush. It could have even been like maybe a very brief, passionate, secret kind of a situation. If this was a secret situation, it doesn't have to be a third party situation where this person's like married and has a family. Because I think for some of you guys, this person's married to their job, and they're thinking about this new life kind of an energy. But maybe there was some reason that they keep their relationships on the down low because maybe they feel it would hurt their work or something like that. But you have Body Like a Back Road up here by Sam Hunt, which is just about, I'll just read it. Body like a back road, drive it with my eyes closed. I know every curve like the back of my hand. Doing 15 and a 30, I ain't in no hurry. I'm gonna take it slow just as fast as I can. The whole thing is about like his girl having like a very curvy, very nice figure that he knows like in and out, and that he just likes to really like take his time with. You know, he like craves her, but he just really wants to take his time. And this person has very sexually indulgent energy towards you. Just saying. Just saying. It's like they want to hurry up and get you like alone in some place where they can make themselves known to you. So that's really like a big thing. So this person, okay, so just to be clear, this person sees you as a crush that they have, that for some reason they need to keep secret. I feel like this person sees you as not understanding when they're making an offering towards you. Because this person does that. They try to be, I think maybe they feel they've tried to make themselves clear to you like multiple times or something, but they feel like you're not taking their cup of love. This person wants to nurture you, because they see you as someone who's very loving and caring. They see you as like the perfect parent, like co-parent with them, you know? And this person wants to have a relationship with you. There's also a sense that this person wants to send you an invitation to some kind of event. It could be a plane ticket, you guys. I don't know. To somewhere they feel is like private, where you guys can go and they can show you themselves. And maybe this person wants to get a little freaky, like welcome to the freak show. But over here we've got, I wonder if you're happy without me, and I feel you even though we're apart. So I think there's like distance here, and it feels like a past connection. I wonder if you're happy without me, you know, because this person sees you like having some wins here for your life. I'm so attracted to you. This person really is, you guys. They really are. I left when I saw you with someone. So maybe, I think why is this person... This person is honestly hold on. They're like really weird about the way that they show that they like you. And I think it's like, here's this tower energy again. Like maybe there's something about timing. Like they just, I don't know, this person, for some reason, when they think about approaching you, when you were with someone, it doesn't even have to be a romantic interest. It could just be a friend, an acquaintance. They just saw you talking with the doorman. I don't know, but it's like this person, maybe if you got mad or if you turned them down or something, this person wants it to be in private. I don't know. Yeah, so just being near you is intoxicating. I wish I could share my good news with you. I knew exactly what I was doing. I want you. I think that's the good, that's the good news that this person wants. I wish I could share that I knew exactly what I was doing all these times that I was trying to hit on you and make you see through all my nice gestures that I like you. I want you. But the timing just isn't very right. This person, and I just thought my life isn't as together as it seems, which I was getting that this person is seeing you as like a new opportunity, like a new life or something like that. I feel like you moved away from this person. Or at least like from their emotional stuff. So how does pile number 3? Unpredictable. Okay, because this is moon and Cancer. So that is something here that's like dynamic. Okay, there's a lot of stuff that's on the move here. This person's regretful about something that they did here in the past, and they're hoping that they get another opportunity to like fix it. Annoyed. Yeah, okay, what is this? This person's afraid that you're annoyed with them or that you're not happy with them, that you're petulant with them, something like that. How is this person, how are they seeing pile number 3? Oh boy. Oh my gosh, indifferent and modest. Mischievous. They feel that you've pulled your energy away from them and that you're indifferent towards them. They don't like that. I'm just hearing like, I'll be back. This person's like going away to plan. They want to take some kind of action here towards you. Anxious. Okay, hold on. Let's see. What kind of actions does this person want to take towards pile number 3? Finish and travel. Okay, I'm getting a sexual connotation to that. But yeah, definitely travel. And then rise. Maybe this person, it's like something here with the sunrise or something. There's vacation energy written all over this. I feel like they want to show you something about their world. Ghost. Competes. Ignore. So be careful, you guys. Hold on. Let's see. What other actions? Okay, that's too many, but talk. I heard talk and keep. Try. Moan. Commit. Interesting. This is a sexual energy too. They definitely want to do stuff with you. Hold on. Now I'm like, I really want to stare, crave. I want to see why we have this ghost energy. I don't like that. Just leave that there. Oh. What? Okay, so I don't know. My first thought with this is, does this person have children? There's something here about stepchildren. Are they adolescents? That's one thing. Why is there a ghosting energy? Okay, this is the energy that we get on here sometimes, where it's like this person, this is the Lord of the Manor. He was showing up so differently. Yeah, this is the energy of someone maybe having a situation. It does not have to be a relationship. It could be that this person's like a single parent to children who are old enough to be aware of like what's going on if their parent dates or something. It could be something like that. It doesn't have to necessarily be bad. So it's like this person views you as like their solace. You know, they want to travel. They want to kind of like go away with you, and like they definitely so much sexual energy. Yeah. Wow, and this person is kind of almost in rescuer energy towards you. I don't think you're wanting to be rescued or you're signaling that at all, to be honest. But this person, I don't know. This is interesting. Okay. Can I get your number? What do you think about me? Beauty and brains, this one. Are you happy without me? We need to talk about this, question mark. This is a warning from the universe. Keep your wits about you. Yeah, keep your wits about you with this person because there's something unstable in their energy. I've never felt this way before. What is this feeling? That sounds like some F-boy stuff. I don't know. You're an amazing leader. They see you as being very strong. I want to spend quality time with you. They definitely do. I just wonder if this person just like gets what they want from a situation and then moves on. Because there's a part of this person that can be very materialistic, and I'm kind of synthesizing that as a being objectifying. Like you become this person's objective. Why is this so hard? I've been through worse. I'll be fine. I'm bad at communicating my feelings. This person thinks you're good at communicating your feelings, though, and that you understand. They think that you understand other people's feelings, and so that it's not because they're bad at communicating their feelings, that it's actually easier with you because of the way you communicate. There is something here about the way that you communicate that really like changes something here for this person. I'm so impressed with you. This person legitimately is impressed with you. I'm communicating with my eye contact. This person is super trying to get at you from the side. I have the biggest crush on you. I want to be your friend. Okay, sure. You are so hard to read sometimes. Yeah, this person does get that. They think that you maybe aren't interested. I think you may be the most compassionate person I've ever met. Huh. Oh, that's all of it. I want to spend quality time with you. Did I already read that one? Well, it's coming through again because that person, it definitely does. So this person has a crush on you. I feel that they're busy. They're focused on something. This person has a goal in mind that they never planned on being like taken away from or like having their attention taken away from. And somehow your energy has managed to do that in whatever way that is. This person might travel a lot. There might just be like a lot of in and out energy like to this person's energy. So they're keeping a lid on this person. You guys, they might have had a lot of like hookups here in their past, like with like traveling around. I don't know how you feel about that, but I'm just picking up on it. So I don't know that this person does like very long-term relationships, but when they think about you and they think about your energy, I'm getting this energy of they're thinking about a new life, and they're thinking about like the Empress is the wife and the mother, you guys. Like they're thinking about that. And maybe you have children and this person's thinking about what it is for them to be like a step parent, or if that would be what that would mean, the big change that would mean for their life. This person wants to like study your body. I don't want to like weird you out or anything, but they're so attracted to you. If you have had an experience with this person, then I think it made them want more experiences like that. Yeah, and this person likes your chest, male or female. This person likes your chest. Yeah. And they want you to be a part of their world though, but like how? Let me just see. You guys, there could be someone else in the picture. It doesn't, I know this is strange to get with the Two of Cups, but it doesn't have to be another person. It very well could be. But the Page of Swords is someone who is like, thinks that they interact with something by like logically being involved with it. So it's like this person wants you to kind of think that you're a part of your life, but also like keep part of their life, but then like keeps you kind of distant from it. That's the way that this person's thinking about it. I think this person, this is going to depend. It's not going to be for everybody, but some of your people here are open to like that changing as their life change. This person's focused on something else though. I can tell you that. They're attracted to you. They're curious. They imagine it. They want to travel away somewhere, but it feels like vacation energy, and it feels like it feels like their attention is elsewhere. You guys, I think for some of you guys, this person's with someone else, and they just, yeah. They feel stuck there. Oh yeah, double at the bottom. Contract. So that was a lot. That is what I have for you guys. Pile number 3. I don't know if that was helpful, but if it was, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Bye guys.